Alright, y'all, man, it's your bro Humboldt 2 times for me. Back in the video, man, for me. Follow the Instagram at Humboldt 2 times. Now look, just for today's time, we're talking about be silent. You'll learn something. Now look, for today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to the Most High in general for everything. I'm also giving you a shout out to myself as well for wanting to receive this good information and give out this good information as well. I'm also giving you a shout out to everyone and to y'all. Y'all literally take energy out of y'all's day to come ride with me, show me love, support, you feel me? I appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all so much more than love, always deeply. I'm also sending good positive energy, good positive protection, good positive feeling, and good positive energy towards everyone always. Also, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, just DM me on my Instagram at Humboldt 2 times. Let's go ahead and get more deep into the video. Be silent, you'll learn something. Now look, right? What do I mean by this, right? See, a lot of times, bro, we want to talk. We want to chit-chat, we want to talk. But sometimes, bro, it's okay to not talk. Sometimes it's okay to just shh and just go on silent mode for a little while, right? Why am I saying this? Because, bro, some things don't need to be explained, bro. You don't gotta always explain yourself to people, bro. You don't owe people an explanation, bro. You don't need to give people an explanation, bro. You don't have to give people an explanation. Now, I'm not sitting here saying in some cases, yes, it is important to give explanations, etc., and to explain yourself, etc. But what I want you to realize is that, bro, learn to be quiet sometimes, bro. Learn to just relax, listen to your breath, listen to the trees, listen to nature, listen to Mother Nature, listen to Mother Kai, listen to yourself, listen to your intuition, right? Because your intuition is constantly talking to you, but sometimes we get distracted and it can be hard and difficult for us to hear that voice that's trying to lead us in the right directions, right? So, and two, save your energy, right? Go on a detox, go on a sage and just sage your energy, right? You know, just cleanse your energy, right? You want to cleanse your energy, do less talking, right? You know, step into that new energy, that new path that you've been wanting to go into, right? Another thing too is bro, it's not like sometimes, bro, it's nothing to talk about, right? I know a lot of times, including myself, right, we'll try to we'll try to like keep a conversation going, like keep it going consistently, but in reality you really don't have nothing to say. It's actually nothing to talk about. And one of the main reasons why we'll do this is because of awkwardness. We don't want it to seem awkward. But I'm talking to myself as well when I'm about to say this. Awkwardness is just a mindset, bro. It's only awkward if you think it's awkward. If you don't think it's awkward, if you don't think it's awkward, then it's not awkward. It's about your perception. It's about how you view it. If you view it to be awkward, then, bro, it's awkward. If you don't view it to be awkward, then it's not awkward. It's about how you view it. It's your viewpoint on the situation. It's your viewpoint on the energy. It's how you stamp your energy, right? Another thing is too, right, is that, look, right, so when it comes to being silent, right, you can gain and tap in and unlock a lot of information by being silent, because now you can become more focused into what the universe is telling you, to what your intuition is telling you, because you're cutting off a distraction. Talking can become it can be a distraction. Another thing is too, bro, if you're around somebody and you feel like you always gotta talk, or you gotta always carry the conversation, or you feel like you kind of like a burden to the conversation, like, nah, bro, you don't gotta you shouldn't have to like always think of what to say. It should kind of just be natural flow. Another thing is too, right, if you're around people and they don't want to be in silence, like they just have to always talk, bro, you might want to remove yourself from these people, because why do y'all have to always talk? Y'all can't just chill and be around each other's presence, right? You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, like sometimes I go hours or just like a good while and just not talk, because I'm saving my energy and I have other things to do, right? And you know what I'm saying? Another thing is too, like I have talked about before, it is very good to talk to yourself, but that don't mean you got to do it all the time, right? Another thing too about being silent is that, like, it's just something that you just do, right? Like I can tell y'all information about it. I can tell y'all like, yes, this and that, but you probably will like get a better understanding of it if you just actually experience it and actually just go do it. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you would like to do, of course, right? You don't have to, right? Another thing is too, right, is that when it comes to being silent, the reason why you're going to learn so much is because you start to be more aware of your surroundings. You start to be more aware of your thoughts and the things that aren't your thoughts, because you're cutting off a distraction. When you're not talking, you just cut off a distraction. Why? Because A lot of times we'll be trying to focus on something, but then you're trying to talk at the same time. It's like kind of like a conversation, right? Like, let's say you talking to somebody, right? But you also trying to watch this baseball game at the same time. You might really be trying to watch this baseball game, but you really also trying to hear. You're also trying to talk to this person or whatever. So while y'all talking, you might not even really like fully like get to really like fully focus on the game because you're doing so much talking, and then you interacting with this person, etc. Maybe, right? So you can learn a lot through being silent, bro. Like, for real. Another thing is too, right? Give your throat chakra a break. What I mean by this is that your throat chakra area is up in here. Give your throat chakra a break. You don't gotta always talk. Like, it's perfectly fine going 5-10 days of zero talking at all. There's nothing wrong with that. It's been multiple times where I've gone very long times without really doing much of talking, maybe so. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? You see what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing's wrong with doing that. Nothing's wrong with doing that at all, right? Because like talking, it can really be you can really put out a lot of energy through talking. You see what I'm saying? Another thing is too, like I was saying, bro, sometimes it ain't nothing to talk about, bro. You feel me? Like, you don't gotta pull up on people or, try to invite people over. Like, nah, bro, you don't gotta do that, bro. Like, especially if you don't want to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, never feel like you gotta do something just because some company, or, oh, I need some company, so let me go do this, or let me go. Like, nah, bro, do it because you actually want to do it. Why do it just because of some company, right? You thinking like in a negative point of view. You thinking like, what are you saying? You lonely? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, bro. Like, do it because this is what you actually want to do. Don't do it because you just want some company. Like, no, do you actually want these people over your crib? Do you actually want to hang out with these people, or whatever the case may be? Or are you doing it because you want some sort of type of company? You see what I'm saying, bro? So just kind of like know how to like just peak your energy. You know what I'm saying? And another thing is too, right, with like being silent is like, when you being silent, the universe is gonna talk to you more because you listening more. And then too, like I said, you done cut off a distraction. So now you got less distractions. You see what I'm saying? So now it can be a lot more smoother for you to really hear what your higher self is telling you, what God is telling you, what the universe is telling you, right? Another thing is too, right, is that you get to be more in reality. A lot of times we're not really in actual reality. What I mean by that is that a lot of times we're not in the present because we talking about the past, or we talking about the future, or we talking so much that we're not even realizing what's actually going on around us in this present moment, right? So yeah, bro, sometimes it's cool to put the music down. Sometimes it's cool to get off the phone. Sometimes it's cool to step away and get away from everybody, bro. There's nothing wrong with that, bro. Never feel like you gotta go and be social just because you've been unsocial for a good while. Like, nah, bro, if you enjoying yourself, if this is what you want to do, bro, then continue to do it. Why stop just because you don't want to overly do it? If this is what you like to do, then that's what you like to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not overly doing anything. This is what you love to do, right? You know what I'm saying, bro? So never feel like you got to stop doing something just because, oh, I'm overly being anti-social, so let me be more sociable, right? Yeah, bro, like I said, bro, you really just got to experience it. I can tell you information about it, about about things you can learn about from being in silence. But it's really something you'll get a better understanding and overstanding of it if you actually just go and just be in silence. You see what I'm saying? And two, I'm gonna say this as well, it can also help you stay more focused as well because you're less distracted. You see what I'm saying? Like, I've said that a few times now in this video talking about distracted, right? So it can help you become less distracted as well. It can help you be more focused. It can help sharpen your soul in the right, and it can help lead you in the right directions by being silent. You see what I'm saying? Because you're cutting off distractions, right? You're cutting off things that like maybe like slowing you down, maybe, right? See what I'm saying, right? So yes, y'all, it's a lot of importance of being in silence. You can get a lot of clarity, a lot of understanding, and a lot of overstanding about yourself and about or a situation or about a problem. You can get the situation more when you actually be quiet and just be in silence. You see what I'm saying, etc. But look, man, if you want to book a one-on-one consultation with me, just DM me on my Instagram at HumbleAli 2 times. I'll catch y'all for on the next one, man. Peace.